The world around us is pulling everybody in lots of different directions, most of them away from God. In the high school environment, you're in that growth phase where you're trying to find your identity. It's very important to make sure we have the right examples, the right loving, caring, God-like environment to grow and develop in.
The idea of all Catholics, of all Christians, is trying to become Christ as much as possible. We're all called to holiness. I was excited to go to Mass when I was a kid, but it was more because of the social aspect of it. In second grade, I wanted to be a policeman, or actually a priest. The Catholic school environment was just a really good way to get to know the Lord on a daily basis. In high school, my group of friends were bandies and Boy Scouts. My sophomore year of high school was really crucial for the Lord to use. Father Fastnut and Father Hall were both there. At Lourdes teaching, taking religion class to a different level. We went to a Teens Encounter Christ. There, Father Life was asking my buddy, are you thinking about the priesthood? And John, no, I'm not, but he is. Father Life was just great. He just goes, oh, that's good. Keep praying about that. And that kind of intrigued me a little bit more. It wasn't like, here's the paperwork, here's everything.
Somebody told me, did you know that your son wants to be a priest? I'm like, he does? He was a sophomore in high school, I think. And that actually, for me, at that age, then it's significant than in second grade when you write it on a piece of paper.
I do think that once he started saying that he was interested, we'd have some discussion that would say he's very pastoral in nature.
Brian has always been somebody that beats his own drum. He is his own person.
One that chooses the path less traveled.
When it got time for him to apply to school, he didn't want to apply anywhere else. He simply wanted to apply to the seminary.
It was the second I walked in the door, the Lord just poured His grace out, and I was like, this is more home than home. Like, this just feels right. While in seminary, you discern, is God calling me to this? And then after that, you're like, okay, God is calling me to this. Now I have to say yes or no to it. He's gonna love me either way.
Watching him grow in fraternity with the other seminarians, is a big blessing.
They're really all really good young men. They really are, and you can see their earnest desire to learn more about Christ and grow in their faith.
I love my brothers. They're human, they're down to earth, they love their people, and are free to be the priests that they are and growing in holiness and virtue.
We're fortunate enough our children went through all 16 years of Catholic education.
As a parent, it's always exciting when your children accept the faith that you've got, and all three of our children have. One of them joining the priesthood, but the other two as well. Catholic education helps form the values. It's not only the academics, because that's important, but it's also that God-loving, value-based environment. I think it's a blessing. It's a blessing on him, it's a blessing on us.
It tugs at my heartstrings. But I trust that he's doing what he's called to do, just like my other kids.
Catholic education, it's probably one of the biggest things that made me open to the vocation. The Catholic school system holds together the human person as is, as God intended, and just lets everything flourish. The mission of the church is to facilitate the next generation into learning. It needs to be a priority to educate the kids, because if we don't pass on the faith, nobody else will.